Why is John Cena not responding to Cody when he enters the ring? Why is John Cena not bringing up The Rock? John Cena started off the show and he was absolutely phenomenal, just like he was last week. I gotta say, John Cena's promos, I'm predicting for the next few weeks as well when he appears on Monday Night Raw, they're going to be phenomenal. They're going to be amazing. He gets straight to the point. He manipulates with the crowd so well. He's showcasing how good he could have been as a heel. And we're really getting to see how great John Cena really is on that microphone. Top 5 all time. He's just displaying what we already knew years ago. He's always been great on the mic. And just like last week, we have Cody Rhodes coming out a little bit earlier this time than last week. Cody Rhodes gets in the ring. He starts commenting about what John Cena just previously said about John Cena wanting to retire with the WWE Championship. We actually even got a call back to the spinner belt by John Cena. I thought that was really cool. Why isn't John Cena saying anything? They're advertising this. They're advertising these Monday Night Raws as a face-to-face. Yeah, we're getting a face-to-face between John Cena and Cody Rhodes, but we're not getting anything when it comes to them actually going back and forth with each other. It seemed like we almost did here with Cody Rhodes saying, if you want the belt, you could take it, try and take it. John Cena teased it, doing a good job with that, not giving the fans what they want. He gets out of the ring. I thought maybe Cena would walk back and maybe say something to Cody Rhodes, but no, we're still not getting that. I don't even know why John Cena is not saying a single word to Cody Rhodes. We're running out of time here to really get down and deep of why Cena even paired up with The Rock. The Rock hasn't even been mentioned by even Cody Rhodes, let alone if Cena didn't want to mention it and he's trying to keep it low key, why he's teaming up with The Rock. That's one thing. Why is Cody not even mentioning The Rock to John Cena? You literally criticize this guy selling out WWE and going to Hollywood. Like, why is he not even mentioning that? I don't understand. I don't know when they're going to bring it up. Are they even going to do it at all? Is The Rock going to show up? Is that going to be the time that they bring up why Cena is teaming up with The Rock? There's still another big move that we don't know about yet, because it really does seem that way. If we're just going to get these type of segments before WrestleMania, I don't even need to see a brawl. I need to hear answers. I need to hear why John Cena, now he's just focused on the title. Like, we're not even going to get into why The Rock, and let alone Travis Scott was there too. I don't really understand that at this point now, because we're not even bringing up The Rock, so Travis Scott is completely irrelevant at this point. One match that I was so hyped for, and now I'm kind of confused. I know what the end goal is still going to be. At least I think so. I feel like WWE is throwing curveballs at us left and right here. Next week we're getting Iyo Sky in a rematch clause, which is a whole nother topic I'll get right into. They're granting Rhea Ripley's rematch. Now Bianca Belair is the special guest referee. I don't see the point in this at all. I shouldn't overreact with this, because I think the end goal is going to be Bianca Belair is going to not allow Rhea Ripley to finish off Iyo Sky. I think Rhea Ripley will have Iyo Sky beat when Bianca Belair is set to make the 1, 2, 3. Bianca Belair would either call off the match or just completely destroy Rhea Ripley. Like, security comes out and they end it in a DQ, and then they end up still doing the triple threat match because Rhea technically should have won, and it was at the fault of Bianca Belair, who is the only confirmed one out of all 3 women for the WrestleMania spot for the Women's World Championship. I just don't know why they're even doing this. I feel like it's a little unnecessary. It could just be me being picky too. I think it's still going to be the triple threat for the Women's World Championship. If they have Rhea Ripley beat Iyo Sky, I got nowhere. I don't know what to say. But I think 100%, let's just make this triple threat confirmed after next Monday. The match will end in a DQ, and then we just have the next 2 weeks afterwards to just build this, because this could potentially be a night 1 main event match. We just gotta do it right for the next 2 weeks after next week's Monday Night Raw. I'm starting to really feel bad for Jey Uso. I don't know if him slipping to attack Gunther was on purpose a part of a storyline, or he genuinely, he just had a mishap. Jimmy was telling Jey, you gotta get out of your head, dude. You were doing those over-the-top rope moves like nothing a few months ago. And then Jimmy was saying, now you're slipping in the ring when you could have had Gunther right there. Like, like, what are you doing, man? And Jay getting emotional, I think it was just a part of the show. This is where I feel bad for Jay. I feel like whatever he does, he's getting criticized to the max. Even though he might not be lurking on social media like a lot of other wrestling fans, I'm sure when he opens up any type of social media platform, he probably sees some comments and it's like, dude, like, if he just moves a muscle the wrong way, people criticize this dude like crazy. They're still backtracking to the Royal Rumble saying that he shouldn't have won that. I'm starting to really feel bad for Jay. With everyone hating, it's making me actually sort of wanting him to beat Gunther at WrestleMania. I don't think WWE is doing that on purpose with Jay. This is a very natural, organic way. We're all going to be like, dude, like, I want Jey Uso to win because he needs this win from like a moment standpoint. That moment for Jey Uso, that is going to be a moment that he will never forget for the rest of his life. And honestly, seeing that, as long as Jay gets that moment, I feel like Jay definitely deserves that moment. He makes one little mistake and people are going ballistic on him. I think that's absolutely outrageous. Like, dude, we all make mistakes. Like, come on, chill out, dude. And what about this new luchador, dude? What's his name? This is a brand new guy in WWE. El Grande Americano. Dude, this guy is awesome. He kind of wrestles like Chad Gable a little bit. Just a little bit. They show a lot of similarities amongst each other. Him and Chad Gable would be a great tag team in the future. A luchador and Chad Gable teaming up together. It's a shame that Chad had a doctor's note and couldn't wrestle last night. At least El Grande took his spot because someone needed to fight Dragon Lee. Chad Gable couldn't, so they called up the new kid. I like how they finally put Lyra Valkyria in a title defense against Raquel Rodriguez. I think we all knew that Raquel wasn't going to be a double champ. I think Lyra should definitely have the showcase at Mania with the IC title. I thought it was a good match. Good to just have Lyra out there and defend her title. It's good to see that she's getting really charismatic with the crowd, especially with her woos. If she could get that over while holding the Intercontinental Championship, she could really make a huge push for the mid-card women's division. It'll be great for the first holder of the IC title for the women to be Lyra Valkyria, who already I feel like is going to get a great push in the future. But if we can get her over, similar to how Jey Uso got over with his entrance in the Yeet, kind of got him over in itself. If Lyra can keep connecting with the crowd as the IC title holder, we can see a great run for Lyra, and it could be great for the women's division in the future. Now, on the Intercontinental Championship side for the men, Braun Breaker defended it against Penta. I truly believe Penta was gonna get the push straight to the moon, and I thought he was gonna beat Braun Breaker. It was the main event. I wouldn't have been mad if Penta honestly won last night. It's great to see that Braun Breaker had back-to-back title defenses, and it seems like it's leading to a fatal four-way potentially, with Braun Breaker defending the Intercontinental Championship against Penta. Because Penta didn't really lose, Dominic Mysterio interfered, caused it to be a disqualification, and we're going to add Finn Balor to the mix because he technically didn't lose clean either. Dominic Mysterio also ruined it from Finn Balor. I think Dirty Dom will make it a fatal four-way, but if they somehow don't get Dirty Dom in there, I think at least we will get a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship with Braun Breaker, Finn Balor, and Penta. I feel like each superstar will be showcased very, very well. I think Braun against Penta one-on-one at Mania would have been nice, but now you insert a veteran Finn Balor in there. I think that would be a blockbuster match. Oh yeah, and Logan Paul called out AJ Styles, just for those of you who were wondering. I'm sure none of you were. To sum it up, this Monday Night Raw, like, it was really good. It was really good. Just some question marks when it comes to the big main event caliber matches. Like, some moves that they're doing, some moves that they're not doing are questioning. But, you know, trust Triple H. He seems to always deliver. It seems like he always has some sort of plan up his sleeve. So I'm going to trust Triple H. I'm going to trust everyone to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and drop a comment down below of how you thought of Monday Night Raw last night. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.